The old ghetto chicken coop has been torn down. I have a friend who is a master carpenter. He just finished the tear down today. The chickens are having a lot of fun digging up where it was. The new one is going to start building fairly soon. We'll keep track of how that's going as well. I still have the older chicken coop back there, which I picked up for cheap, but it is cheap. It's not super sturdy, which is why we're going to go for the new one. Also, right now I only have 3 chickens, but I'm trying again for the mystery chicken breed that I'm working on or hoping to get. The last batch didn't hatch. This one, the eggs are arriving today. They'll go into the incubator. If you have any guesses on that breed, put them in the comments. So the chickens are checking out where the new coop is going to go. It's going to be fun training them to go into the new coop, but when the new coop is built, that one is going to get disassembled. So, making progress. So the chicken coop is coming along. Right now everything is being put together with the intention of it being taken back apart and being moved into the chicken yard later. Right now my friend is doing all of the sawing and measuring and putting temporary screws in place to make sure everything fits and it's all measured properly. I need to come up with the funds for the large pieces of plywood. Once I get those, then we can really start making some more progress on it. So the chicken coop continues apace, coming along here. You can tell some of the fun tricks that a master carpenter will do. He has this nice little offset here so that the lid for the nest boxes can lift up. Ooh, it's a little heavy, but it'll lift up, and when it comes all the way up, it'll have some space there and still be able to lean there. That'll be nice and handy. We have some roofing material that we managed to scrounge. It's metal, so the water will roll off of that. Not that it's going to need to, because there's going to be enough really overhang on this side, but this is what the nest boxes are going to be. So, like I said, you can see some tricks and things that I would never have thought of. Not that I'm particularly handy with wood, but the skill shows. Okay, so the coop has been disassembled. It's getting ready to be moved over into its final place. In the meantime, while it's been taken apart, we're going through and getting pieces primered. Most of these only have one side done because we just started. But we're going to get these guys done, primered, and then we'll be able to get it all painted, so it'll all be nice and ready to go by the time it gets put back together in its proper place. The coop is getting close to being finished. I obviously still need to do some painting. I've been trying to do a lot of the painting before it gets put together, but that doesn't always work. This side is going to have a fold-up door, so it'll be able to just reach in and sweep out shavings or straw or whatever I use in here for bedding. We've got nest boxes in there. I did have chickens already lay in there, though the egg cracked because it wasn't quite ready for it. And there's no bedding in there. So this is going to be the chicken door. There's a ramp that's going to have little steps that's going to go up there. The roof is not done. We're going to get some Tyvek up there before putting on some more of the metal pieces, like what are covering the nest box. You can see one of the little neat tricks that the carpenter put in here. This is going to help give enough space so that when the lid is propped up on the next nest box, we'll be able to pin it up against the wall. There's going to be a hook there because the lid's kind of heavy and we don't want it to drop. There's also underneath here, the whole bottom of this is going to be able to drop out, so it'll make the nest boxes really easy to clean. I want to be very careful when I open this up. So in here, there's a hook in the middle. There's a little latch on both sides. Let's see here, over here on the other side. So you unhook the latch on each side, then unhook this one in the middle, and the whole floor of the nest boxes drops out, which will make it really easy to clean. Progress continues to be made on the coop Majal. It's looking good, getting better and better every day. So the metal roof over the nest boxes was done a while back, but now the coop, the actual roof of the coop itself has matching roof. That's all been put on there. Don't know that we can really see it. There's going to be plexiglass windows, and they're actually going to be hiding behind some egg cutouts. So the chickens will have light, and the egg cutouts are going to add a nice whimsical touch to it. So still working on the side doors. A lot of nice details. I mean, I must admit, the carpenter who is working on this does a lot of nice little details. Got a little lintel over the chicken door. Got the man-sized door coming in, which also has a nice threshold coming in on there. Still have a lot of painting to do. Still have the clean out doors to do. But it's getting there. Thinking that this coop will be done within a week. One of the chickens is actually starting to check out the coop all on her own. I think it's because Bait is already in here. I brought her in here to check out the nest boxes. She doesn't seem to be in any hurry to leave. So I'm going to leave her in here. She knows where the door is. And hopefully she's going to like it. They actually have roosting space and stuff in here too. There's going to be another window. The lights in here that I strung, I'm going to have to return because they're not working. But as you can see, the plan is to have some lights in here too. Mostly so that I have some light to work with when I come out here at 5 o'clock in the morning and it's dark. There she is. I don't think Bait has ever been on a roost before. The old chicken coop has one, but it's kind of narrow. The coop was kind of small, and so there really wasn't much space for them to actually fly up there and roost like there is in here. There's my door. This part down here actually all opens up so I can sweep things out. I haven't added bedding yet to this, except for just in a couple of the nest boxes. The chickens aren't quite ready to move in yet, but almost. Bait has discovered one of the windows. So continuing around the side here, we have a man door with latches at top and bottom. Again, helping keeping it raccoon proof. Inside, this is all just shredded documents, but it seems to help to keep things cleaner, and it's free, so I don't have to pay for anything on there. Nest boxes, which the chickens are in fact using. So I can get eggs from inside, but the even better way, I've got seeing these lovely egg-shaped windows from the inside. These are just so much fun. I love the amount of light that they give, and they're deliberately offset. They're not supposed to be even for the shapes of the eggs. It's supposed to be a little whimsical, looking very cute. Closing this up is fairly simple. Just slide it in. Same on the bottom. Bottom's a little stickier, but again, it just slides right in there. So the MerriQuail is done. We're going to go ahead and start here on the south side. We've got a nice little ramp heading up. We got these whimsical, lovely, fun egg windows in here. So they have been bolted down and sealed so there won't be any rain leaking into the coop from here. We have a little block here which has little holes drilled into the top here to hold the solar panels. So I have 2 strings of lights which are going to be set for the solar panels. This means that I can keep those solar panels always facing to the south. So the coop door here, this is our master carpenter here who's did like all of the work. So the coop door closes at night, and then we have 2 bolts that keep it safe from the raccoons. And then when we come out in the morning, just go ahead and open it right back up. And a clever little bolt up at the top. All we do is turn that to keep that propped up. Now we come along here to this side, and we've got this wonderful, makes this easy, super easy clean out. Just got a little bolt here, a little bolt there. This thing lifts right up, and then we have a clip that will hold it open, and we can just go ahead and clean things out here. So I've just got shredded paper in here for bedding, which works, it's free. We're going to do an inside view of the coop when we get into the man door because it'll be a little bit easier. But it's really nice. I can just set a bin down here, sweep out the dirty bedding, and it's clean. And again, these has these nice little barrel locks, which keeps it nice and closed, raccoon proof, because we definitely have raccoons out here. Coming around here to the north side, we have a man door. Okay, and from here we can walk in. So I have the water hanging from their roost. They have a place to roost. We've got 4 nest boxes in here, which we can access from the outside, so I don't have to come in here to collect eggs. We got the egg windows from the inside. They do provide a lot of light, which is nice because that helps keep the chickens happy if they do get cooped in here when it gets cold. Okay. I'm short, so I need the cinder block to get in there. And then it closes right up. Again, 2 barrel latches, keeping it nice and secure. Got the handle on there. No raccoons getting in here. This is how we get into the nest box from the outside. So we can reach in here, collect the eggs very easily. Up here we have a nice little hook. And that holds it up, so that keeps it safe so this thing doesn't fall because the lid is a little heavy. And inside here, hidden under here, got a little barrel latch. This barrel latch unhooks. And then on the other side, we have another barrel latch that unhooks. And then once those are undone, right here in the middle, we have a hook that just comes undone and the whole bottom drops out. So that makes the nest boxes also really easy to clean. They'll dump down here and you can just shovel it out and throw it all into the compost. Pretty nice there. Heading up to the roof, we have hardware cloth covering the venting area that makes sure we don't end up with mice, rats, stranger birds in there. And as we take a look closer on here, you can see that we have the nice runoff. Got this flashing up here, which keeps the rain away from the coop, which helps protect it from moisture. And can't really see too well onto the top, but this is the same metal roofing material that we have over the nest boxes. So that keeps everything dry. Underneath there is tar paper and everything to make sure that we don't get anything leaking in there. We've got bolts with gaskets on there, again, to make sure there's no moisture. Up under here we have the venting ridge, and there's, again, hardware cloth in there keep the little pests out. So that is the MerriQuail, and I think it is quite the masterpiece. I've got plenty of space for my 3 chickens, and eventually I want to expand to Svarthonas, so I'm hoping to eventually have as many as a dozen chickens, but I think this will be good enough to keep them in here, especially because they're not permanently housed in here. It's just for nighttime, because they get to free range the entire chicken yard during the day. And that is the MerriQuail coop. Please remember to like and subscribe, and that will help me out a lot. I appreciate you very much. Thank you.